Hello, and welcome to another session of Gotham by Night. Tonight's session takes place 1 hour after the initial Riddler heist, so to speak, where our friend Blake, the gangrel, a member of the Order of Dracul and expert hacker, has just recovered from a frenzy after witnessing a rather large amount of fire be exuded onto his compatriots. He is only just now recovered and is just now snapping out of the fear state. Blake, you can go ahead and take it away. Tell the audience what Mr. Blake is doing right now.
He's currently typing away on his computer. I'm typing on my computer as I'm trying to figure out what happened, what set off the trap, and where the Riddler possibly went.
As you look and regain control of the security monitors, you see that your companions have killed the Riddler and that the old Arkham City building has been burnt to a crisp. But apparently, it seems that all of your companions made it out all right. Speaking of which, can you turn up your volume a bit? I can barely hear you.
Yeah, sure. Let me just listen. Can you hear me now?
A little bit better, not much though.
I think that's as high as we'll go on this.
That's all right. Anywho, um, you receive a knock at your door.
Come in.
Your boss comes in. Hello, Blake.
Hello, boss.
I understand tonight was quite eventful.
Yeah, yes, it was.
You have everything recorded?
Always.
Of course. I hope you're all right. It's not easy to resist our natural fears.
I'm all right. I have it under control.
Good. Evolution is the way. Anywho, I will be taking the recorded footage.
Of course.
I would like you to continue to participate in their endeavors. Do whatever it is they need help with. Gain their trust.
Okay.
Are you all right? Can I get you anything?
Um, I think I'm good. Just probably need a little more blood.
He offers his arm.
I take a drink.
When you feed on this man's blood, it is just ecstasy unleashed. From what you know, Vlad is a very old kindred. Very old. Possibly the oldest in Gotham City. When the Vitae refills you and brings, you know, energy back into you, it does not invoke a bond because you are already bonded with him at level 1, I believe. But he pulls you away before you can do any more. And eventually it subsides. And he looks at you and he says, "Why don't you tell me a bit about this group?"
The group is kind of a mix.
Can't even hear you.
The group's kind of a mix. I know that there's, I think one of them's a Deva, maybe two. The others are more doing things for their own reasons. From what I remember, they managed to capture two of the guards, or enthrall them. Other than that, they haven't given me too much information about themselves. They're kind of keeping it professional.
See, keeping it in the dark, a bit paranoid about your status,
Mhm.
as clever kindred should be. Well,
But this,
there are
in this
computers everywhere, therefore your eyes are everywhere.
yes, I can easily try to dig up something on there. In this day and age, it's almost impossible to hide anything with how technology is.
Well then, now that the Riddler is dead, we can proceed to phase 2 of the plan. The next on the list will be Cobblepot.
Should be doable.
Should be very doable, especially if we can get them to do it. As I said, continue on the path that you were on. I will be in touch.
One question.
Yes?
What if the Batman gets involved?
What is the what?
What if the Batman gets involved?
That one?
Yes.
You see Vlad go into a state of deep thought. He shrugs and he says, let him. Batman is of no threat to us.
Blake smiles and nods. Blake smiles and nods.
Mm-hmm. He nods as well. He sets a little card on your desk. It looks like a scan card. And he says, use this if you ever need to get back into the Order Dracul Sanctum.
Thank you.
Of course. Oh, and one more thing. There may be a few meetings at Elysium in the Vampire Court recently. If you show up, just act as if though you are ignorant of anything political going on.
Of course.
I like our view status right now as ignorant and unaware, or at least I want the other kindred to think that.
As you command.
Well, happy hunting, Blake. And he leaves the room. As the night passes along, we see that far off in the distance of Gotham City, on the outskirts where the old countryside used to be, a nice layer of smoke rises up from the now ashes of the once proud and old Arkham Asylum. Creates a bit of a fog that comes down and flows into the lower valleys of the city, smelling of smoke, cinder, and other things. The snowfall makes the imagery all the more eerie. Blake, you are in a room surrounded by computers, all of the screens attached to different things. You are viewing this little spectacle upon several. It's almost as if every screen is an eye watching you. It's at this point that you realize that in this day and age, there are eyes and ears everywhere. It is almost impossible to truly escape the true aspect of the technological wonders of this world. And yet you, as a dead kindred, something that is rare amongst your kind, going in and getting involved in this technological masterpiece, becoming skilled in its field and art, is a rarity amongst many. Perhaps that rarity will be sought out after by others other than your dedicated masters. Only time will tell. That's all we have for this session for now. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another Gotham by Night short. You all have a good night.